Sorry. Good morning once again. I'm extremely delighted to welcome you all on behalf of Anjuman Islam Kalsekar Technical Campus, New Panvel, for this online book review competition organized by AIKTC Central Library and the LA Club. I welcome our director, deans, heads of various uh, engineering departments and schools, controller, participants, and faculties. I once again warmly welcome you all and thank you for making yourself available for this event. Let us begin the program by listening to the holy verses of the Holy Quran recited by Mr. Saqib.
May I, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, Saqib.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra wa rabbukal akram. Allazi 'allama bil qalam. Allamal insana ma lam yu'lam. Translation: proclaim or read in the name of Allah and cherisher who create a man out of a clot of congealed blood. Proclaim, and the Allah is most bountiful. He who taught the use of pen taught man that which he not knew. I like to recite one more ayat from Surah Baqarah. Yutiul hikmata man yasha'u wa man yutul hikmata faqad uti khairan kasiran wa ma yazakkaru illa ulul albab. Translation: He grant wisdom to whom He please, and he to whom wisdom is granted receives indeed a benefit overflowing, but none will grasp the message but man of understanding. Sadaqallahul Azim.
Jazakallahu khair, Saqib. Thank you so much. AIKTC Central Library has an NDLI club, and these are the different members of NDLI club. Our director, sir, is the patron. Professor Afzal Sheikh is the registrar. Shaheen Momin, myself, is a secretary of this club, and we have executive members from each school. Shraddha Kadam from architecture, Nikat Farana Ansari from pharmacy, and Tehseen Kazi madam from engineering. NDLI, National Digital Library of India, is a single window platform that provides learning resources with an aim to make e-learning and education accessible to all and bring to users of all demographics digital repositories from India and the world. I request once again participants to please mute yourself. Please. It is sponsored and mentored by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, through its National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. It is developed, operated, and maintained by IIT Kharagpur. The NDLI provides free of cost access to many e-resources, many books in the Indian languages and English. Educational materials from primary to postgraduate level. Educational materials are available for all subjects areas like technology, science, engineering, social science, literature, law, medicals, etc. All types of resources are available, such as books, audiobooks, lectures, audio video material, presentation, notes, question papers, even the competitive exam materials and all. In short, NDLI is a huge volume of educational materials authored by a large number of authors. You can explore NDLI without registration. Yes, you can explore NDLI without registration, but if you want to access the subscribed content of NDLI, like World eBook Library, South Asia Archives, Satyajit Ray Societies, materials and all, then you need to register for it. And for registration, it's very simple. Just go to your library website, aiktclibrary.org. Under resources tab, you will get the NDLI and follow the instruction and do your registration. Okay. Under these clubs, we'll organize different activities like competition, quiz, training sessions, write-ups, workshops, and many more. Even a student can approach the library and plan any activities in collaboration of library, like debate on topics, certain topics with your seniors or alumni. You can do this. Okay. India's P.N. Panikkar. P.N. Panikkar is one of the modern Kerala's architect who ignited law for learning and reading. That's why the 19th June is celebrated as National Reading Day. And on this occasion, we have conducted this online book review competition, and the following this event supposed to be on 29, but we postponed it to today because of some exam schedules and other events of the other events and all. Libraries are key to the development of a society as gateways to knowledge and culture. Libraries plays a fundamental role. They create opportunities for learning, support literacy and education, and help to shape the new ideas and perspective that are central to a creative and innovative society. Now, this is the agenda of today's program. Okay. So we start with book review. These are the certain rules and regulation who all can participate: student, researcher, faculties, and parents and all. Registration is compulsory. You have to select any fiction or non-fiction categories book, but it should be very decent enough. And language could be Hindi, English, and Marathi. And in the same language, you can present your books, right? And up to maximum 1000 words and 2 pages, and your book review should be original. E-certificate will be given to all participants. Only winner certificate will be given to 3 best review. Your review should include title and author of the book. It should cover this short summary of the plot, not giving too much of information. Student feelings about the book, whether it is good or bad, interesting, etc. And their suggestion to who might be interested in reading, or whether the reviewer would recommend reading this book or not. For this session, we have 3 judges from all 3 schools: Professor Nikhat Farana from SOP, Professor Tehseen Kazi from SOET, and Professor Poonam Mahatre from SOA. The marks is based on these 3 criteria: your book review, time given to all of you, that is 10 minutes, and your presentation skills. Now I wish all the best to all the participants. So we'll start with our first participant, that is Professor Da Chala Pushtakanchi Dunyat, Agnipank. This is the like biography of Abdul Kalam, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Now I'll request Professor Dada Patil sir to start your presentation.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are very much audible.
Yeah. Good morning, ma'am, and good morning, all. Thanks for arranging this program. Here I am going to review a book, which in English it is Wings of Fire. It was written by Arun Tiwari, the colleague of APJ Abdul Kalam, who was junior of APJ Abdul Kalam actually. And then in Marathi, it was translated as Agnipank, and the translation was done by Professor Madhuri Shanbag. So here I am going to read out whatever I have written. So let me start. Can I start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now अग्निपंख पुस्तक परिचय. यांत्रिक, संगणकीय आणि एकूणच तंत्रज्ञान क्षेत्रात अचंबित करणारी अफाट प्रगती साधून आज मनुष्य प्रत्येक पावलागणिक यशाची उत्तुंग शिखरे गाठत आहे. संशोधक आणि विविध क्षेत्रातील शास्त्रज्ञ अहोरात्र झटून देशाला प्रगतीपथावर घेऊन जात आहेत. आपल्या भारत देशात एक आगळा वेगळा आणि विलक्षण बुद्धिमत्तेचा शास्त्रज्ञ होऊन गेला आणि तो म्हणजे मिसाईल मॅन डॉक्टर APJ अब्दुल कलाम. त्यांचा जन्म भारताच्या दक्षिण टोकातील रामेश्वरम नावाच्या एका छोट्या खेड्यात झाला. एका दुर्गम भागात जन्मलेल्या मुलाने आकाशात उडणाऱ्या पक्ष्यांना निहाळत बालपणीच आकाशाला गवसणी घालणारी स्वप्न पाहिली. आपल्या अफाट स्वप्नांना मूर्त रूप देण्यासाठी कलामांनी घेतलेली प्रचंड मेहनत आणि दिवसरात्र केलेली धडपड याची कहाणी त्यांचे सहकारी अरुण तिवारी यांनी या पुस्तकाद्वारे वाचकांना ज्ञात करून दिली आहे. स्वप्नाळू बालपण ते एक यशस्वी शास्त्रज्ञ ही प्रेरणादायी गोष्ट लेखकाने 5 विभागात सरळ सोप्या पद्धतीने मांडलेली आहे. कलामांच्या निरागस आणि कुतूहलाने भरलेल्या बालमनावर त्यांच्या वडिलांचा, शिक्षकांचा आणि मेव्हण्याचा कसा प्रभाव पडला याची प्रचिती वाचकांना करून दिली आहे. हालाकीची गरिबी असूनही वडिलांनी कलामांच्या शिक्षणासाठी केलेली धडपड, आईची त्यागवृत्ती आणि शोषिकपणा याचं हुबेहूब चित्र वाचकासमोर उभं करण्यात हे पुस्तक कुठेच कमी पडत नाही. महाविद्यालयीन जीवनात कलामांना भेटलेले वंदनीय प्राध्यापक आणि त्यांच्याकडून मिळालेली अमूल्य शिकवण कलामांच्या आयुष्याची शिदोरी कशी बनली याचा प्रत्यय वाचकांना आल्याशिवाय राहत नाही. कलामांना पायलट बनण्याची तीव्र इच्छा होती, पण त्यांचं हे स्वप्न अधूरच राहिलं. कलाम खचून न जाता कार्यरत राहिले आणि अवघं आकाशात ठेंगणं बसावं असं दैदिप्यमान यश मिळवलं. कित्येक योजनांचे मोरके म्हणून काम करीत असताना त्यांना आलेले विविध अनुभव याबद्दल वाचताना वाचक खूप काही शिकून जातो. विदेशी बनावटीवर विसंबून न राहता स्वदेशी तंत्रज्ञानावर भर देऊन भारताला स्वयंपूर्ण बनवण्यासाठी कलामांनी घेतलेले अपार कष्ट, त्यांनी प्राप्त केलेले यश, आलेले अडथळे आणि त्यावर मात करून साध्य केलेले यश हे सर्व वाचकातील देशाभिमान जागवतो. प्रत्येक माणसाला अपरिमित प्रेरणा देईल असे हे पुस्तक आहे. त्याचे नावही किती सार्थ आहे, अग्निपंख. आपल्या मनातील ज्वलंत विचारांना पंख देऊन आपल्या अफाट स्वप्नांना प्रत्यक्षात साकारण्याची किमया. कलामांनी सुरुवातीलाच आईवर लिहिलेल्या ओळी वाचकांचे काळीज पिळवटून त्यांच्या डोळ्यात आसव जमा केल्याशिवाय राहत नाहीत. प्रत्येक भारतीयांनी किंबहुना जगातल्या हरेक माणसाने वाचावं असं हे भावना, अभिमान आणि प्रेरणेनं ओतप्रोत भरलेलं अप्रतिम पुस्तक. हे पुस्तक प्रत्येक विद्यार्थ्याने जरूर वाचायला हवं. त्यातून त्यांना स्वतःचं आयुष्य घडवण्याची प्रेरणा मिळेल. कलाम यांना शतशः सलाम. थँक्यू. थँक्यू.
Thank you so much, sir. It's so short, simple, and cute. I must read this book. Is there any queries from the participants to the sir? Or judges, you want to ask something? Should we go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So before I go to the next participants, I'll inform all the joinees here that the feedback cum attendance form will be shared in the chat box before the event ends, and it will be activate till 10 minutes. You will get attendance cum form in the feedback chat box only. Okay. Thank you so much, sir, once again. Now next is Mr. Adnan Mujahid Thanwal. He is going to express his book review on The Alchemist. Adnan, you can, over to you.
Hello.
Yes, Adnan, you are audible.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I'm starting. Wait a minute. Okay, may I start?
Yes, you can start.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. This is Adnan Thanwal. I am from AIKTC, that is Anjuman Islam Khalsa Technical Campus, and the book name of that is I am going to review, that is name is The Alchemists. और जो बुक रिव्यू करने जा रहा हूँ मैं वो उर्दू लैंग्वेज में करने जा रहा हूँ, तो आई होप यू विल गेट इट एंड अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई वांट टू से. ओके, वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू. तो जैसे कि मैंने बताया, जो बुक का नाम है वो अल्केमिस्ट्स है, दी अल्केमिस्ट्स, और जो उसके ऑथर हैं उनका नाम है पोलो कोएलो, जिनका जो कि ब्राजीलियन है, और उन्होंने जो बुक लिखी है उसमें जो बुक है जो कि एक्चुअली नॉवेल है एक तरह के, तो उसमें 2 पार्ट है, 2 पार्ट में डिवाइड की गई है, पार्ट 1 एंड पार्ट 2। और उन 2 पार्ट में भी पार्ट 1 जो है वो फर्स्ट और सेकंड पार्ट में, और पार्ट 2 फोर्थ पार्ट में डिवाइड है। इस तरह से टोटल बुक में 6 पार्ट्स हैं, ठीक है। तो इसमें ये जो बुक है उसके अंदर मेन जो हाईलाइट पर्सन है वो सांटियागो नाम का एक बनता है, जो कि एक शेपर्ड लड़का होता है। जो कहानी होती है इसके आगे पीछे घूमती रहती है। तो मैं यहाँ से स्टार्ट करता हूँ। सांटियागो एक शेपर्ड लड़का था जो कि स्पेन में रहता था। उसको फ्रीडम बहुत पसंद थी। वो अपनी बकरियों के साथ में इनके शिप्स के साथ में यहाँ वहाँ घूमते रहता था हमेशा। तो उसके दिमाग में एक लड़की का ख्याल चल रहा था, यानी कि वो एक लड़की को पसंद करता था, जो कि उससे एक बार तरीफा में मिली थी। तरीफा एक प्लेस है अफ्रीका में, जहाँ पे वो उससे मिली थी, ठीक है। वो फिर तरीफा जा रहा था, फिर उस लड़के से मिलने की कोशिश करने के लिए। जब सफ़र में रात हो गई तो वो आराम करने के लिए उसने सोचा कि सुबह में आगे बढ़ते हैं। तो एक सुनसान चर्च में वो स्टॉप कर लिया और वहीं पे रात गुजारने के लिए रुक गया। उसने अपने शिप्स को चर्च में रखा और एक दरख्त के नीचे जाकर सो गया। उस दरख्त का नाम जो था वो है साइकोमोर, ठीक है। उसे एक सपना आया और सपने में उसने देखा कि इजिप्ट में पिरामिड्स के नीचे बहुत सारा खजाना पड़ा हुआ है। उस सपने से जो सांटियागो है अचानक से उड़ गया, और ये सपना देखने के बाद में वो बहुत हैरान था, क्योंकि ये सपना वो पहले भी बहुत बार देख चुका था। तो उस सपने की रियलिटी को जानने के लिए वो एक औरत के पास गया, जो कि एक जिप्सी थी। जिप्सी जो उसको कहते थे, जो कि लोगों को उनके सपने के बारे में एक्सप्लेन करती थी। फिर उसने उस औरत को सब बता दिया कि ऐसा ऐसा हुआ सपने में। फिर उस औरत ने कहा कि मैं इस सपने को बता तो दूंगी, इसको एक्सप्लेन तो करूंगी, लेकिन मेरी एक शर्त है। तो उसने बताया कि आपकी शर्त क्या है। तो वो बोला कि आपको जितना भी खजाना मिलेगा, जितना भी टीजर्स मिलेगा, आपको उसका 10वां हिस्सा मुझे देना होगा। यानी कि उसने एक डील कर ली सांटियागो के साथ में, और सांटियागो उस बात से राजी हो गया। इस तरह उस औरत ने उसे बताया कि तुम्हें इजिप्ट जाना होगा और वहाँ एक पिरामिड के नीचे आपको बहुत सारा खजाना मिल जाएगा। लेकिन सांटियागो को उसकी बात पर भरोसा नहीं हो रहा था, क्योंकि लोग पहली बार किसी से मिला था और इस तरह से वो उस पर भरोसा नहीं कर पा रहा था। फिर वो या मैम, एम आई ऑडिबल? ओके।
Yes,
फिर
yes,
वो
continue.
ओके आई एम गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू। ओके ओके। तो फिर वो सिटी चला गया। वहां से उसे एक ओल्ड पर्सन मिला। उस आदमी ने बताया कि वो सालिम का राजा है। सालिम एक प्लेस है जहाँ का वो किंग था, लेकिन उसको उस सांटियागो को उस आदमी पर भरोसा नहीं हो रहा था, क्योंकि उसका जो पहनावा था, यानी कि उसका लुक था, वो उससे मिलता जुलता नहीं था। वो एक्चुअली अफ्रीका जा रहा था, और उस पर्सन का जो हुलिया था, यानी कि लुकिंग थी, वो एक अरबियन की थी, इसीलिए उसके ऊपर उसके भरोसा नहीं हो रहा था। लेकिन कुछ टाइम के बाद में उसने उस पर यकीन कर लिया और उसे अपना गाइडर बना लिया। ओके। तो उस ओल्ड पर्सन ने सांटियागो को कहा कि आपको ये बकरियां कि आप मुझे वो बकरियां जो शिप्स थे वो मुझे बेच दो। और इस तरह उसने अपने भेड़ बकरियों को फरोख्त कर दिया, और उनसे कुछ पैसे मिल गए, और उन पैसों से उसने एक शिप के जरिए अफ्रीका चला गया। अब जब सांटियागो मोरोको पहुंचा, यानी कि मोरोको जो कि सॉरी अफ्रीका में प्रेजेंट है, तो वहाँ उसके सारे पैसे एक चोर ने चोरी कर लिए, और अब उसके पास कोई भी पैसा नहीं था और ना ही कुछ और। फिर वो एक ग्लास सेलर के पास गया, और उन्हें वहाँ पे उसने एक काम करना शुरू कर दिया, और इस तरह उस शॉप के फरोख्त बढ़ गई, और इसके मालिक ने सांटियागो को परमानेंटली अपनी शॉप में काम करने के लिए रख दिया। सांटियागो ने अपने दिमाग का यूज करके अलग अलग बिजनेस करने शुरू कर दिए, और इस तरह वो और उसका जो मालिक था, यानी कि जो मेन ओनर था, वो दोनों बहुत सारे रिच हो गए, और उसके पास में बहुत सारा पैसा भी आ गया। और कुछ पैसे जमा होने के बाद में सांटियागो सहारा रेगिस्तान के लिए निकल पड़ा, और उस सफर में उसे एक अंग्रेज भी मिल गया, ठीक है। उन दोनों की अच्छी दोस्ती हो गई, और साथ साथ अपनी मंजिल पर दोनों निकल पड़े। अचानक से उन्हें एक खबर मिली कि एक जंग होने वाली है, एक वॉर होने वाली है। तो वो दोनों एक अल फायूम एक नाम का पॉइंट है, वहां पर रुक गए। वहां उन्होंने उनकी एक लड़की से मुलाकात हो गई, जिसका नाम फातिमा था। तो उसकी हेल्प से वो अल्केमिस्ट नाम के पर्सन से मिल गए। अल्केमिस्ट एक पर्सन था जो कि जिनके बारे में लोग जानते थे कि वो कोल को गोल्ड में कन्वर्ट करता है, यानी कि कोयले को भी वो सोना बना देता है। तो उसके बारे में ही अफवाह थी। तो लेकिन बातों बातों में जो सांटियागो और उस लड़की से सांटियागो क्या करने लगा, प्यार करने लगा। वो रोजाना एक दूसरे से मिलने लगे और उनकी इस तरह से लव स्टोरी आगे बढ़ती चली गई। एक बार सैंटियागो को सपना आया कि अल्फारेज पर कोई हमला करने वाला है, तो ये बात सुनकर उसने वहाँ के सरदार को बता दी और इस तरह से वो जंग जीत गई, क्योंकि उसने पहले ही उनको इन्फॉर्म कर दिया था। तो उस सरदार ने सैंटियागो को बहुत सारा खजाना दे दिया और वो फिर सोचने लगा।
Hello.
ओके
हाँ,
मैम,
Adnan,
कॉल आया
start.
इसके लिए सॉरी बहुत।
It's okay. It's good. Start.
ओके, तो सैंटियागो उस लड़की से प्यार भी करने लगा और वो एक दूसरे से मिलने लगे और इस तरह से सॉरी मैम, और वो जंग जीत गए, जिसके इनाम में उस सरदार ने सैंटियागो को बहुत सारा खजाना दे दिया। और फिर वो सोचने लगा चलो अब मैं सेटल हो गया हूँ, तो फातिमा से शादी करके मैं यहीं पे रह लेता हूँ, तो और यहाँ पे अपनी जिंदगी गुजार लेता हूँ। लेकिन फातिमा ने उसे एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात बताई और वो ये है कि ट्रू लव डजंट मेक यू सैक्रिफाइस योर ड्रीम्स, यानी कि सच्चा प्यार कभी भी तुम्हें अपने सपनों से दूर नहीं रखेगा। तो वो उसका इंतजार करेंगी, यानी उससे अपने ड्रीम जो सैंटियागो है उसको अपने ड्रीम को फॉलो करना चाहिए। वो फातिमा ने उसे ऐसा बता दिया। तो इस तरह से सैंटियागो की एक मुलाकात अल्केमिस्ट से हुई और वो अपना सफर शुरू कर दिया। लेकिन रास्ते में उन्हें फिर से चोर मिले जिन्होंने उनसे उनका माल छीन लिया और इस तरह कुछ शर्तों की बिना पर वो दोनों वहां से निकल पड़े, यानी कि सैंटियागो और अल्केमिस्ट दोनों वहां से निकल पड़े। और अल्केमिस्ट ने सैंटियागो को होप दी कि यू कैन डू इट, और इस तरह से उनका सफर आगे चलता गया। कुछ और सफर करने के बाद में दोनों अलग हो गए और सैंटियागो फिर से इजिप्ट के लिए रवाना हो गया और वहां उसने अपने काम शुरू कर दिया। लेकिन वहां कुछ चोर और मिले उसे और उसने जो कुछ बचा कुचा भी सोना था उनके पास में, जो भी चीज थी वो भी उनसे छीन लिया। और बातों बातों में चोर ने बताया कि मैं भी एक सपना देखा था, एक पेड़ के नीचे बहुत सारा खजाना पड़ा हुआ है। इस तरह सैंटियागो को समझ में आ गया कि असली खजाना एक्चुअली वही था जहाँ पे मैं पहले प्रेजेंट था। फिर वो वापस स्पेन चला गया जहाँ से वो आया था और खुद उसी पेड़ के नीचे उसने खोदना शुरू कर दिया जहाँ उसने सपना देखा था, जो पहले स्टार्टिंग में सपना देखा था शिप के और जो चर्च वगैरह के सामने। तो वही सपना उसने वही पेड़ के नीचे जाके फिर से उसने वहाँ पे खुदाई कर ली और वहीं पे उससे बहुत सारा खजाना मिल गया। तो इस तरह उसे अपने वादे के मुताबिक उस औरत को खजाने का 10वां हिस्सा दे दिया जिसकी उसने बात की थी और अफ्रीका जाके फातिमा से शादी करके खुश रहने लगा। तो मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी क्या है, आप जहाँ भी रहते हो खजाना वहीं पे मिलेगा आपको। खजाना वही होता है, लेकिन आपको उसको हासिल करने के लिए मेहनत करना पड़ेगी, आपको बाहर घूमना पड़ेगा, लोगों से बात करनी होगी, यानी कि आपको स्ट्रगल करना होगी लाइफ में। और दूसरा जो स्टोरी मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी है वो ये है, हमारी कहानी जो है ना अल्केमिस्ट की तरह होती है, जहाँ हम कोल को सोने में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उसके लिए हमारे को उतनी स्किल चाहिए और उतना सब्र करना जरूरी है। और लाइफ में कुछ भी तकलीफ आए उसको हमेशा सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करना चाहिए, उनसे दूर नहीं भागना चाहिए। एक और है कि जिंदगी में एक गोल रखना चाहिए हमेशा और उसे हासिल करने के लिए मेहनत करनी चाहिए हमेशा। चाहे वो हार्ड वर्क हो या फिर स्मार्ट वर्क जैसी भी हो, लेकिन मेहनत करनी जरूरी है। विदाउट एनी मेहनत वी कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग। और एक और चीज है कि हमेशा अपने दिल की सुननी चाहिए, यानी कि जो हमारा पैशन है उसको हमेशा अपने को फॉलो करना चाहिए। और आपको वक्त लगेगा, लेकिन एक दिन इंशाल्लाह आपको अपनी जो मंजिल है, आपका जो एम है वो जरूर मिलेगा। ये जो बुक है मैं हर एक स्टूडेंट को रिकमेंड करना चाहूंगा, जो भी स्टडी कर रहे हैं या फिर जो भी अपना स्टार्टअप कर रहे हैं या फिर जो लाइफ में स्टार्टअप कर चुके हैं, वो भी इस बुक को इजीली पढ़ सकते हैं और बहुत सारी गाइडेंस ले सकते हैं। दैट्स ऑल, थैंक यू फॉर लिसनिंग। अल्लाह हाफिज़।
Thank you so much, Adnan. It was wonderful story actually. And this book is also available in other languages, if I'm not wrong. Is it, Adnan? It is available in English and other
Yeah, ma'am.
languages.
Is available in Hindi, Marathi, English, and all. But I was recommended English word, and I was explained it, reviewed in my own language. That is not good.
No, it's okay. In your own language, you can review, you can explain it. You have already explained very well. Thank you so much, Adnan. Is there any queries to Adnan from judges?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Adnan, it's very nice. First of all, I congratulate you to participate. It's nice to see when students like you participate. Okay. So I heard your story. I heard the moral of the story. I heard your recommendation. Can I know, after reading this book, what were a small impact that you had in your life as a student when you read this book? Like you read the book and then you told already the moral of the story, right? There's nothing that can substitute hard work. So what is that you happen to see the changes in your life after reading this book? What is the small impacts that you happen to do in your daily routine or something? Can you tell me?
या मैम वैसे तो बहुत इम्पैक्ट पड़े, लेकिन एक इम्पैक्ट बहुत बड़ा कि हमको लाइफ में हमेशा आगे बढ़ते रहना चाहिए और हार्ड वर्क करते रहना चाहिए, यानी खाली बैठेंगे तो कुछ नहीं होगा, कुछ करना है
सही
तो कुछ
है,
होना
वही।
पड़ेगा, मेहनत
आपने
करनी
क्या
पड़ेगी।
किया? हार्ड वर्क तो सब करते हैं, तो आपने क्या ऐसी चीज की जो आप हार्ड वर्क किए? मतलब व्हाट यू डिड, व्हाट इज फॉर यू हार्ड वर्क मींस, व्हाट डिड यू स्टार्ट डूइंग? लाइक डिड यू, that's what I'm trying to ask. आपने बोला yes, you need to be hardworking. Whenever we read a story, we learn a lot of things from a story. As you said, we need to be hard work and all. So what is that
हाँ
you started doing? What was, as a student, what hard working you started doing? What was that additional that you started doing after reading this story?
या आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग। पहले इस बुक के रीड करने से पहले मेरा कोई गोल नहीं था, मतलब आगे फ्यूचर में मैं
Okay.
क्या करूँ क्या नहीं।
Mm-hmm.
लेकिन अब जो मेरा एक गोल है, एक स्टार्टअप आइडिया
Hmm.
है, एक मेरी टीम बन चुकी है इस रीड करने के बाद में। अब पहले नहीं थी, लेकिन अब मेरा अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वर्किंग बढ़ रही है। पहले कुछ नहीं था, पहले मैं सोचा भी नहीं था मैं आगे क्या करूँगा, मैं पहले सोचा था कि सिर्फ जॉब करूँ, लेकिन अब एक
Okay.
एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की तरह मैं आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश करता हूँ।
Okay. Anybody who inspired you to read the book, or it is just that you walked in the library and you picked up the book? How was it?
नो मैम, एनीवन कैन रीड इट, इट्स
No,
वेरी
no, no.
इंटरेस्टिंग टू ऑल
तुम्हारा
ऑफ।
मैं पूछ रही हूँ. You went on looking for the book, as you heard from somebody, your parents or your friends, that you need to read this book, or you just happened to walk in library and picked up the book of your choice? How was your journey when you read the book?
नो मैम, एक सर थे, उन्होंने मुझे रिकमेंड किए थे कि एक बुक ये पढ़ ले। मैंने उनसे पूछा था
Okay,
कि
okay,
सर बेस्ट बुक कौन सी है, या तो
okay,
वो रिकमेंड
okay,
किए तो मैं
okay, okay.
स्टार्ट कर।
Can you quickly tell me the characters in your story? Quickly tell me the characters in your story.
या मैम, एक जो एक गर्ल है, जो कि जिप्सी नाम की गर्ल है, जो कि लोगों को उनके
Okay,
ड्रीम्स को बताती है। एक
okay.
ओके, एक सैंटियागो मेन कैरेक्टर है, जो कि बॉय होता है, जो कि यहाँ वहाँ घूमते रहता है, जिसके ऊपर कहानी पूरी बेस्ड है। एक
Hmm.
एक गर्ल है जिससे वो प्यार करता है, जो कि एंडोनेशिया की रहने वाली है, जो कि उनके जो ये है फादर का नाम है मर्चेंट्स, और वो
Hmm.
इनकी गर्ल है मर्चेंट की डॉटर। ओके, और जो ओल्ड मैन है, जो कि एक गाइडर, जो बॉय है मेन कैरेक्टर को जो गाइड करता है, तो उनका नाम
Hmm.
जो है मेल्कीसेडेक, इस तरह से कुछ नाम है, जो कि सलीम के राजा होते हैं, दैट इज द किंग ऑफ द सलीम।
Okay. Okay. Last
या
question to go, Adnan. What is the favorite part of the story that you read?
या फेवरेट पार्ट मैम, वहाँ पे जब उन जो फातिमा नाम की लड़की होती है, उनको जो गाइड करती है, यानी कि उनको सपोर्ट करती है लाइफ में, कि तुम अपने ड्रीम को सपोर्ट करो, अपने पैशन को फॉलो करो और आगे बढ़ते रहो।
Okay.
ये आपको जिंदगी में मतलब सपोर्ट करना चाहिए लोगों
Okay.
को।
Okay.
ये पॉइंट मेरे को
Okay.
पसंद है।
Sure. Okay, it is very nice to hear from you, and I'm really happy to be a part of this and to hear students. I'm really very happy. Congratulations to be participating. You should always participate and be a part of anything that comes. You should never lose any opportunity. Very good. Keep it up. I am done for my questions, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Adnan, and thank you once again. Now we'll move
Okay,
to
ma'am.
the
Thank you.
third participants. And meanwhile, the attendance sheet had already been shared in the chat box. Okay. Second participant is Mr. Atif Arif Momin, who is going to present his review on Sapiens, a brief history of humankind. Over to you, Atif.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So I'm a student of architecture from third year. So firstly, hope you find my review very interesting and encouraging to read this book and also any other book of your liking. So, talking about the book, it is called Sapiens: A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. So, sapien means us. Broadly, as we speak, 1 lakh years ago, at least 6 human species inhabited the earth. Today, there is just one, us, the Homo sapiens. So, sapiens are the six different species of the human, and Homo sapiens are singular, which is us. So, sapiens takes the subject of the thing which we are most interested in ourselves. Author Harari talks about three important revolutions which shapes the course of history. The cognitive revolution, which kick-started history about 70,000 years ago. The agriculture revolution, which got underway only 500 years ago. Scientific revolution started in 1800. He talks about start something completely different. Uh, we have read about our timeline so many times in so many different ways. These books challenge you to keep that information aside and approach it in broad-minded way. Collectively, as a book, almost 500 pages of it, it's nothing like what the title says, a brief history of humankind. It is a vast network of information which authors conveys to you. You will understand and interpret the title only after you are done with the book, and you will understand what the author wants to say to you. Talking about the chapters are very informative, fact driven, theory driven. He has very vast knowledge, and he conveys you by medium of his pages. You will find yourself going back to individual chapters after some time just to absorb that piece of knowledge again, because you will not find any other script that dissects our history like this book does. Former President of USA Barack Obama praised the book multiple times. He commented this book is equivalent to the visit to Giza, which is in Egypt. Uh, but what about common folks like us? What to expect? For me personally, it was an eye-opening experience. I have never read a book which criticizes and talks about fact like this one does. We feel history of humankind is always uplifting because all we talk about is the pinnacle of humankind, but we need to know how we got there, what where we come from and where that will lead us, and was that thing right, what we can do about it, and what we will do next, why we will do that thing next, and what changes it will make. So, Homo sapiens, the last sapiens on the planet, are we? This question will be answered in next book by Yuval Harari. It is his next book, second part of this book. I will. Uh, I'm very excited to read that book next. And I was recommended this book by our instructor Pratik sir. Thank you for thanks him for that. Uh, I will recommend this book to a new reader because it is a great start for you to understand the human being, to start reading. It will be a very good experience. Also to avid reader, because reading always readers always likes new and different things, and this is new and very different. It is not a regular book which goes A to Z. It dissects your mind and force you to understand different theories and ideology of the world. In one word, I will say this book is very unexpected. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Atif. Is there any queries from the judges or the participants to Atif?
Hello, Atif.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's very happy to see you participating, and also the instruction given by your teacher. You told who recommended you to read the book. It's very nice that you read such books and you are very excited to read the next part of it. Can you tell me what exactly was the focus of the author to write this book? What was his focus when he was writing this book? He must be having something in his he must be having some goal to write this book. Can you have some can you put a light on that to me, please? You have read the whole book, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah,
Ma'am, as we know, when we read about history, we talk about, different stages, like when, for example, talking about India, we talk about the Mughals got here, how the British got here. So this book not only talks about that, but also talk about why they got here and what were their, ideas and thoughts behind it. So that was an example, but this book talk about that in older age, what human did to, evolve and survive the different climates back then, and what they did to change the planet as we know today. So that was the author's, ideology to write this book. So how the Homo sapiens changed this surface, uh, so we know at is today.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, I am done with my questions, ma'am.
Poonam ma'am, you wanted to ask something? Is there any queries from other judges?
No, ma'am. Assalamualaikum. First of all, I'll listen to all, then I will give my comment, ma'am.
So fine, Nikat ma'am. As I know, today's session only the book readers will attend. Am I right? Only book readers or lovers will attend today's sessions. So there is a small announcement. If from the participants, anybody want to share their book reviews which inspire them in their life, just raise their hand. After this presentation, we'll take your reviews. So next presentation is a book review on 1,000 of Splendid Suns by Miss Ariba Khalife. Over to you, Ariba.
Yeah, hello everybody. I am Ariba Khalife, here to present a book review on 1,000 Splendid Suns, written by Khalid Hosseini. So the genre of this book is domestic fiction. The main characters: Mariam, protagonist; Leila, protagonist; Rashid, husband of these two protagonists; Tariq, Leila's fiance; Jalil, Mariam's father. So here goes the plot. Set in Afghanistan from the early 1960s to early 2000s. This book opens up with Mariam, a young girl in 1960s, growing up outside Herat, a small city in Afghanistan. Mariam has complicated feelings about her parents. She lives with her spiteful and stubborn mother, Nana, while her father, Jalil, a successful businessman from the town, visits Mariam, his only illegitimate child, only once a week. Little Mariam never believes the word of her mother, but his father, and leaves for the town to meet his father, only to return heartbroken. See her mother hanging to the tree, for she thinks little Mariam has abandoned her. Just when we are healing with the pain of death of the only person that cared about Mariam, Jalil gives away his daughter to a wretched man, Rashid, twice the age of Mariam, only to make her life a living hell. Years later, we meet Leila, a young, intelligent girl from a loving family. However, the Afghani war against the Soviets disrupts Leila's childhood, and both her older brothers leave to join the war. Leila seeks comfort from her best friend, Tariq, a boy a few years older than her. Just before Leila reaches adolescence, her parents receive news that both of their sons have been killed. A few years later, war reaches Kabul and bombs fall on the city regularly. Just when Leila convinced her family to leave Kabul and get settled in a camp for a safe refuge, her house is disrupted by bombs and she loses her parents in bombarding. Rashid takes Leila to his place and uses the situation of lonely Leila to marry her. Leila agrees, for she knew she was pregnant with Tariq's child, whom Rashid informed to be dead. Maryam and Leila then together fight a demon within their house and a demon outside. That is the militarist war in Afghanistan, for each to find their own freedom and liberation. For one, it is the unison with Tariq, and for the other, her death brought her sacrifice to get the former free. So here's my opinion. A man's heart is a wretched, wretched thing. It isn't like mother's womb. It won't bleed. It won't stretch to make room for you. 2 years later, when I was convinced that I would never pick up another Husseini's exceptional crafted work after The Kite Runner, I took up the courage to run my fingers again through the book and the pages of Thousand Splendid Suns, only for my heart to be stabbed to a million pieces again. Reading Khalid Hosseini's book comes with unspoken tragic disclaimer. The book will make you feel a pleasant pain that you will only crave to feel more. Proceed with caution, and so did Khalid Hosseini's Thousand Splendid Suns. On the face of it appears to be a story of unapologetic woman for an unforgiving time, an unlikely friendship and indestructible strength. But its roots lie deeper, deeper into the centuries-old harrowing reality of women made the victims of patriarchal households to patriarchal and militarist thirst of political power. But the two women, Maryam and Leila, chooses not to be their prey, but raise as warriors. This book is no doubt the tragic story of war-torn Afghanistan, but it's more the story of empowerment and enlightenment. It's a story of two girls from two different generations uniting for salvation and survival. It's beautiful, yet heartbreaking story of Maryam and Leila sharing the same husband who avails all opportunities of patriarchal society and make their life a living hell and miserable in already tragic country. It's about how Maryam and Leila with time built mother-daughter duo, raising kids in poverty, loving, coping up with losses, women suffering, and finally escape from brutality. It's not over. One needs to pull themselves out for change here. Maryam Jo's hard imprinted sacrifice for Leila and her kids symbolizes the beauty of their non-blood bond relation that gave hope to Leila for a new start. One's heart can only ache for Maryam Jo's sacrifice and patience, her faith on mercy of God. It is indeed heartbreaking to read Soviet invasion, formation, and rise of Taliban and decline still 90-20 years of real Afghanistan suffering. So I recommend this book. The book is indeed not for the faint-hearted ones. Would recommend it to anybody who find comfort in pain and wish to keep themselves on their toes throughout the read. Thank you.
Thank you, Ariba. You present your review very nicely. Now, is there any queries from the judges to Ariba?
Ariba, first of all, congratulations for being a participant in such an event. And let me tell you, the way you put up your words, the way you recited your story, was very unique and very nice, like a storyteller. It was nice to hear you, and we can just hear you like that. It is very nice. What inspired you to, go and read this book? Is there somebody who told you, or was there any video that you came across? How did you happen to come across such book and read such book?
Yeah, ma'am. Sorry. So I happen to read like I am a book reader. I read
Oh,
a
good.
lot, and before as well, I read as I said, the Kite Runner. Khalid Hosseini's work is so much intriguing that it gives you that pain and pleasure from the same thing. So I wanted. It feels like to read it and not to read at the same time.
Okay.
So this is the situation where he puts into to know more, uh, and so I read. I read
Okay.
it.
Can you tell me what were your takeaways when you read some story? As you have told us, this is a story about two girls of
Yeah,
different era
generation.
generations, right? You said
Yeah,
so. It's a painful story. If you, as I heard you talking about it. So,
yeah,
what were your takeaways? Like when you read something, or even when we talk to somebody, we sometimes happen to take takeaways. We always
yes,
learn
yes,
from somebody something, right?
yes,
So as a book reader, you are a big fan of the author Khalid Hosseini, right? So
yes.
what are the takeaways when you read this story, this novel of Khalid Hosseini?
Sometimes, even now, not even if we don't talk about Pakistan, Afghanistan, and such countries where there's too much of yeah, too much of overpowering sources happening, even in a normal if we say into our daily lives as well. We sometimes as women we feel that men are overpowering us, like not in terms of any physical or any it is more of a, if we talk into a conversation as well, where we have men and women together, and we are having conversations on a very basic primary basis, then too it is important for us to explain our views to the world and to the society where we are into, because it is a much different concept what we feel and what they feel. And I think after reading this is my takeaway. Even when you are not into such situations which is more dominating, you have to be courage, you have to have that courage to speak for yourself and to act.
Okay. Okay. I'm done from my side. Questions.
Ariba,
Yes, ma'am.
good read and good selection indeed. What are your takeaways as a woman from this book?
Ma'am, as I said that to keep that courage on going, sorry, that to have that courage to do something for yourself is the biggest takeaway I took. Like it is to speak for yourself and to act. Actually speaking might not that much help, but your actions do. That what you do to protect yourself, or to not even to protect but to make a stand, that's important.
Okay, there are two characters, no? Two girls. Can you
Yeah,
name me
yeah.
them? One.
First is Mariam and the second one is Leila.
Okay, so लैला का एक कहानी है और मरियम का एक कहानी
Yes,
है, right? Which
yes,
happened to
yes,
marry the same guy. Am I
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so any takeaways as a Laila you would see and appreciate her character, and as a Mariam as you see and the
As
character?
I'm giving, I don't want to give too much about the book, but it is once, if I say Mariam, it is because of Mariam that Leila had a life. I can say that.
Okay.
Being like having one husband, then two living into a family, like women have these tendencies of getting a hatred towards each other if into a household like that.
Sure.
But because of Mariam, Leila had her life ahead.
Okay. 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 Got it. Okay, it was good to hear you, man. Good, keep it up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Keep it up.
Thank you, Ariba. I think we have last with the participants, and this is the last participants. Is there anyone from the other
Last two
participants?
participants, right, ma'am? There are
Yes.
last two participants, Amal
Actually,
and
ma'am, Sanskruti,
Sanskruti.
she left the pharmacy, and Amal, she is hospitalized.
Oh, is it?
So,
Okay, so we are done then. We are done
yes,
with
we have
everybody.
done. We have done with the
Okay.
participants now. So, is there anyone from the participant, faculty, either student, would like to share his or her review of any books which inspire them? From the judges?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Nikhat ma'am, would you like to say something, because we have done with the events?
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum. It's wonderful session. Thank you, Shine Man, for giving me the opportunity to be a judge of this program. So, Ariba, excellently, you have explained the story of two women. Of course, women can't stay in one home, but after listening to your book, I'd like to read that book. Then Adnan, you have explained very well in your language, but I think so this book is available. I have read this book. Then another one student who has presented in English. The summary I didn't understood, but the moral of the story is very good. Whoever recommended this book, I would like to read that book also. Then it's excellent session. I have listened all the three participants. Then it's very good to see that students are showing interest in reading. I must recommend that reading is only the source where we can learn the smallest things from the author who want to elaborate their views. So what they have faced, they will present in the form of books. If budding generation like this showing interest to read means it's very good. And thank you. And I'm very happy to listen all your stories. Then today I'll get, I think so, nice sleep, because I used to sleep when my mother used to say the story. But about reading, I want to say I read only one book that is in different language, the Holy Quran, because I want to understand that book only. So after listening to this participant, I will also try to read other books also. Thank you. Thank you very much, Shine ma'am.
Thank you, Nikhat
Thank
ma'am,
you all.
for your work. Thank you, participants. Thank you for choosing an excellent books for a book review. Stay home, stay safe, stay blessed. Thank you once again. And feedback form is shared in the chat box. You can click and give your feedback. Thank you once again. And result will be declared tomorrow, and certificates will be sent tomorrow. Thank you so much once again. Link will be activated till 5 minutes, so you can go to the chat box, click the feedback link, and leave the session. Thank you so much once again.
Shine ma'am, shall
Yes,
we
ma'am.
four wait? In the
No,
same
ma'am, you
meeting?
can leave. You can leave the session. Judges can leave the sessions, and even participants, they can give their feedback and leave the session. No doubt.
Thank you,
Okay.
Poonam ma'am. Thank you, Tessin ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you.
Shine
Thank
ma'am.
you,
I love
everyone.
Thank you,
you.
judges.
Allah
Thank you,
Hafiz.
everyone.
Thank you, students.
Yes.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.